haven't done a video in a while, and I'm kind of losing viewership because of that, and so I'm kind of trying to regain my audience. I've been spending a lot of time working on Hope for Wayne. So if you haven't gone over to GoFundMe and looked at Hope for Wayne, I really wish you would do that, and so we can finish up that fundraiser. But we've reached over. We're about 1/5 of the way is all. So anything y'all can do, we'd really appreciate it. Anyway, I wanted to tell you, we went to Kingston for the granddaughter's birthday, and well, we were there. We went to Price Smart, and it was kind of exciting for Maisie and I because some people we didn't know have been watching our videos or watched some of them, and they recognized us, and so it was a real big excitement for them, and that made it a big excitement for us too, to run into people who were our fans there in Price Smart in Kingston. So that was pretty cool. We've had several tropical waves come through, and we're right in the middle of hurricane season. We haven't had any hurricanes here in Jamaica, but we've had some tropical waves come through, and behind those waves we get quite a bit of rain bands, and the humidity has gotten a lot higher here lately. We had quite a bit of rain, and so when we came back from Kingston, I tell you, the road all the way from the other side of Morant Bay all the way to Leith Hall was just pure mud. It was just terrible roads. Well, the taxi men did a little protest on Friday. I think we came back on Thursday. The taxi men did a little protest on Friday. Well, they were talking about withdrawing service today because today is the first day of school, and that would get everybody's attention. Well, they went ahead with that. But we needed to do some business in Morant Bay, so we've got our own vehicle. So we took off from Morant Bay. Well, I tell you, when we got to Leith Hall, there was roadblocks. People had drug all kinds of something in the road, thrown glass in the road, logs, refrigerators, bricks, all kinds of something. And we tried to go through it for a while, but we finally gave up and turned around and headed back home. When we're coming back home, somebody had drug an old car body out in the road and lit it on fire. So we had to, fortunately, there was just enough room on the one side that we were able to get past that and get home. Okay, we got people on the road, so I'm going to take a pause. Okay, something we noticed on the way home, and maybe somebody that's viewing this can explain to me why it is. We'll see a dead dog on the road maybe once every couple months. Well, on our way home from Kingston, we counted them. We saw 6 dead dogs on the road or alongside the road. And we saw a lot that we nearly hit. So I'm just wondering if any of the viewers know why. Is it because of the rain we've had? They don't hear the cars? Is it for some reason they're not getting enough scraps because we didn't know. For whatever reason, there's a lot of dogs on the road, and we saw 6 dead dogs. One 2.5 hour trip from Kingston to Cheswick. And so anybody knows why that is, if it has to do with the rain we've been having, the time of year, something, but we've never seen anything like it. And maybe it was just totally coincidental that we saw a lot of dogs, but we'd see dogs all swollen up alongside the road and what have you. And I'm sorry about having to explain all that to you. And then we saw them in the road too, where they were, obviously had been ran over multiple times. So it was kind of sad, but we saw 6 of them. Don't know why. What else did we want to talk about? Oh, well, before we left Kingston, I got to tell you the cutest little story about my youngest little granddaughter. She didn't really want us to leave. And so she told me, she said, "Grandpa," this was on Thursday. She said, "Grandpa, I'm going to buy you chocolate Oh, maybe it was Friday we left. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. She said, Grandpa, I was going to buy you chocolate tomorrow and Wednesday. She almost talked me into staying, but I didn't know if I could wait for Wednesday for the second batch. But her big sister, who just had her 12th birthday, she said to her, today's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday, it's not going to be the next day. Anyway, I forget exactly how it all went, but it was real cute that she was trying to bribe her grandpa with chocolate, and she would have got the job done if I hadn't needed to get home, because we had things to take care of at home here. So I wanted to tell you that. Also, while we were in Kingston, we went to Phil's Hardware. I'd never been there. If you get to Kingston, go to Phil's Hardware. If you're doing building, they had every size and shape of door and style. They had different kitchen sinks and vanities. They had cupboards for kitchens. They had every tool that you could think of and all kinds. They had a paint section that was just absolutely huge. And the most amazing part was their pricing. Their pricing was absolutely amazing. Very good prices, very good prices. Now, we did look at some fence there, and that was a little bit cheaper over here in St. Thomas for certain things. So you still need to know your prices when you go there. And you can't just buy anything and assume it's going to be the cheapest, just like when we go to Price Smart. There's certain things we know that we can go to Jong's in Moore Bay and get for less. But you have to know what you're getting. You have to know the prices, keep it in your head. And Maisie's really good at that. I can't remember anything, but she can really remember that stuff. And so she knows what we want to buy there and what we want to buy more local. So I want to tell you that. Also, we decided that since we were heading home, we'd buy a package of snacks. And they had a 12-pack of mixed snacks. And we knew it would get us home. There's a house authority going by. Anyway, we knew it'd get us home. But what we didn't know is everything in there was low sodium, low salt. And it was so flavorful. We both just loved it. And by the time we went to bed, that day, on the day we came home, and I don't even remember what day we came home now. For some reason, I think it must have been Friday. Yeah, I think it was Friday we came home. Anyway, when we came home on Friday, we only had 3 left, and they were gone. They were gone Saturday right off the bat because we both just love them. So we're going to get some more, but it could be kind of an expensive. Hi. Everybody on the road likes to say hi to me, and that makes me feel good too. Another thing happened when we were in Kingston. We saw a gate, just like the gate we want to put on our wall down here, and we got all excited. And so I backed the car up and I rolled down the window and I got out my camera to take a picture. And the people down in the yard hollered up, "What are you taking our picture for? What are you taking our picture for?" I said, "Because I love your gate and I want to have one just like it. So I'm taking a picture." So anyway, so then they settled down, but it was kind of funny. I wanted to mention that. Let's see. Oh, I know what else I wanted to tell you about. When we were at the grocery store at Price Smart, while we were checking out the avocados that Maisie got, she noticed there was a cut in one of them. So she wanted to go exchange it. Well, the lady that was helping us to put our stuff in the cart, she said, go change it, and we'll get it changed here on the computer for your final bill. So I was then telling the lady that she went to exchange, and I said avocado. And she couldn't understand because of my accent what I was saying. And finally I said, well, she's going to exchange to get a different pear. Then she understood. She says, "Oh, you're saying avocado." And I thought I was saying it to where she could understand it, but in Jamaica we call them pears. We don't call them avocados. And so that was kind of funny. I was glad I knew enough patois to know how to say it. so that we get the point across. Anyway, you know, that's all I had on my list here. Things I wanted to kind of bring up and have just a little short video. Make sure you all knew. And there's my wife Maisie. You want to come over and say hi? I'm doing a little video, sweetie. Oh, you can't right now because you're not dressed for it.
Okay, you hate Veranda and stuff.
Well, just say hi. Just know you don't have to be in the picture if you don't want. Just say hi.
Hi, fans.
I told him.
Easy.
I told him about how we saw the fans in PriceSmart, the people who knew. I couldn't think of the lady's name. I don't know if you remember it.
I don't remember.
Anyway, she just moved from, where'd she say? From
Manchester.
From Manchester to Portland. So, sorry we forgot your name, but if you watch this, hi. Anyway, I think I covered everything, and I apologize again. It's been a while since I did a video. Hopefully this format is going to be okay for you all and that you can hear everything okay. Oh, I did want to say we've had wasps driving me crazy today and flies coming in the house. I think it's because of the way the weather has been pretty rainy and such. So we got this zapper a while back. And this is the best thing when wasps get in the house, because we don't really have screens on the doors, you know, here. I guess we don't have screen doors here. And so I guess we could have screen doors, we just don't have one. Anyway, this is really the best thing. You just push the button, and I've been having to charge it a lot lately because we had so many wasps. But they get hooked on it, and then they get mad and they try to sting it. And then their stinger gets zapped. So it's a cruel way to kill a bug. But I'd rather they tried to sting that than me. So anyway, bless up y'all. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, be sure and subscribe and hit the bell notification so that my sporadic posting here, you'll know when I post a new one, so you can be sure and not miss a thing. And what else did I have to say? Be sure and share the video, like, comment, subscribe, you know, the whole list of things. Be sure to go to GoFundMe and check out Hope for Wayne, the paraplegic that sits down here under the ackee tree. He really needs some help to fix up his room so that he can have a shower and running water inside of his room. So he lives in a single room. It's got the bathroom and everything right in that room. And if you haven't watched the Hope for Wayne GoFundMe video, you can go back and look at my channel. You'll see that. It was not too long ago. So anyway, big up yourself, bless up yourself, one love, everything like that. Later.